Hey there, welcome to VCode's 100 Days of Coding Challenge. Today is day 14 and let's see the question number 2. So the question is, implement a Java program that involves multiple layers of exception handling. So the question is similar to the last one which we did, but here we need to implement the multiple layers. So we will see how to do that. So we need to create a scenario where exceptions are thrown at different levels and we need to demonstrate how they are handled. So the description is given. Write a Java program with methods at different levels, each potentially throwing exceptions. We need to implement try-catch blocks to handle exceptions at appropriate levels. So there is no particular input format, but we need to print relevant messages indicating the successful handling of exceptions at different levels. So the constraint is we need to have at least 2 levels of method calls. Okay, so let's do it. So I've already created a Java file which is day 14. So now, let me create a custom exception. So class custom exception which extends the exception class. So here if we are getting a custom exception, this is actually what I'm defining an exception here. That's why this is called custom. So now I'll create a constructor. So public custom exception, and here I will be printing custom exception occurred. So let me write it just as custom exception. So now it's done. So in the main method, I will directly write try and catch blocks. So while trying and then catching, right? So while trying, I will call a method A. So this is a new method which I'm going to write. So that would be the first layer. And in the catch block, I will catch the custom exception and I will print custom exception caught. So if this method A will be giving us an exception that is custom exception type, then this statement would be printed. So now it's time for me to write another method which is public static void method A. So this method also I'm going to write try and catch blocks. So in this try method, I'm going to call another method which I'm going to create, that is method B. So now this, let us write that this would catch an arithmetic exception E, and then I would print that arithmetic exception caught. So you can see here one layer is done. So first of all, we'll try method A, then we'll come here and then it will try method B. So it's just the try blocks are getting executed here. So I will create method C now. So let me write try method D. So that would be the final one. So now catch. Let me write that this is going to catch the null pointer exception, and again the same thing, null pointer exception caught. And finally the method D. So public static void method D, and this method we are going to throw the custom exception. So we are going to create an instance of that class custom exception. So if it is throwing custom exception, then we need to here mention it, throws custom exception. So now, so what it is doing, let us do a quick fix here. So I'm going to do the quick fixes. So here I'm going to change it to method B as it is. So method A, then method B, and this one I'm going to change it as method C. So now it's done. Here also I'm going to write the throws custom exception. Okay, so this seems okay. So let me quickly explain and go through the code. So first of all, the try block is implemented where method A is called, and then when method A is called, then method B is called. When method B is called, method C is called, and then when method C is called, a custom exception is thrown. So it will return back here. So as a custom exception is thrown here, but it is not catching the custom exception. So this method B is having custom exception. So that will not be caught here also. So it will go again. In the main method, it is catching the custom exception. So it must print custom exception caught. When the custom exception is created, it will also print the custom exception. Okay, so let me run the file quickly and let's see. So Java C day14.java and Java day14. So you can see the custom exception, and then when the custom exception is caught, the message is printed. So that's how multi-layer exception handling is done. So that's it for this video. You can even dive deeper into this by reading some more materials. Thank you for watching.